guys, it's Thea, and a bit of an impromptu video, but that's okay. Not everything needs to be planned. We don't live that kind of life. Today, I've decided I'm going to take myself on a little me date, and I think I'm going to take you guys along with me. I don't have anything, well, that's a lie. I was going to say I don't have anything specific that I need to do, but I have this little list of whimsical, like non-negotiable little things that I just feel like I need in my life, and I'm not going with a specific goal, but if I can cross some of those little things off while just kind of going out and about in the world, just having a mooch around, is the plan. Is the plan for today. So I'm going to go probably to the thrift store. I kind of want to pop into just the hardware store also. I want to look at lamps. I know, crazy. And I want to see if I can find like a cute little side table maybe. Just like little decor items, just like little things to zhuzh up and spruce up the old the old home, because I'm still in that very like it's not quite nesting. I wouldn't call it nesting, but definitely like a little bit of just wanting to like polish around the edges down here in my space. And I also need cat food and kitty litter because cat parent, right? They are needy little fellers, and if I can find some cute cat toys, because I literally own none, might be nice too. So we're just gonna have a look around. I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna go places. It's too hot to do anything outside. Like, it's a gorgeous day, but it's too hot. Even up here, I'm like sweating buckets. I'm like, I'm damp. I don't like being damp. So we're gonna go to nice air-conditioned places, and we're gonna have just a poke around and see what we see, and that's gonna be today. And then maybe I'll do a tarot reading later, and it'll be a fun time. So come along with me. It should be fun. Let's go. Bunch of hot dogs. Oh, and we've woken up the kitty monster. What's up, Norman? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I know. Friends? Not really. You can't come. Sorry. I think I remembered I also want to look a little bit less like I just roll out of bed. So we're going to baby bit of makeup, because why not? Concealer. Example of old beauty YouTube days. The Glossier Stretch Concealer I've been using for years at this point. Maybe this time of year it's not the best. I like it in the winter because I have hella dry skin, but you just gotta make sure you use a waterproof mascara with it, because it is dewy and it will smudge everything. What else was there? This is a primer that I use kind of as foundation a little bit. I just put a little bit in the high places to make it look like I'm not dead. NYX brow pencil, like the most boring products ever, but they work. No need for a full, it's too hot. It's too hot for a full face of makeup today. Okay, that, and then this is my very cheap, because being a makeup artist way back in the day taught me to not spend money on mascara. It's not worth it. You gotta throw it out more often than everything else. So this is my very cheap Essence mascara. Maybe a bit of bronzer. This is the Fenty bronzer. Not that I need much. Actually, I should probably switch to the darker one. Just a tad. And then for blush, what are we gonna use today? I think I've got a Pat McGrath blush. Very fancy. Too fancy. It was pretty. It had roses on it. And it is a nice neutral peach color. Boom. And I think like that's gonna be it. Oh wait, I will put my lip oil. This is Marrakesh by Merit. Good fun name. And it's just a little bit of a peachy color. And that's pretty much it. That is the makeup routine. If I'm going crazy, sometimes I'll use a bit of eyeshadow, but again, boring neutral palette. Maybe some sparkles. Ooh, and, sorry, I almost forgot the most exciting part. Fragrance. I love my Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab fragrances, and today we're going with Scheherazade because stories and adventure, and we are going on an adventure. So I'm gonna put a whack of that behind my ears and in my hair. It's just an oil that comes on a stick, and then we will rub together. I feel like I need a sigil today. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but let's pray to the thrift gods that we got what we want. Otherwise, I think that's it. That's face done. Let's go. Woo. Just in case we end up at a cafe somewhere, I'm gonna lug this around with me today. I think. Oops. Sorry. 2 hands. Would have been smart. There you go. I'll bring that one. Nice. All right. Right, Norman. Where are you, Norman? I heard you. Where did he go? Oh, Norman! Get out of the plant! You monster. That's gonna be a problem. Anyway, you gotta go back in your box for a few hours. Say goodbye. Meow. Alright, while we blow all of the hot air out of my hot car. Soundtrack for today. Women in Song 3. Got this one at the thrift store for like $1. Love. Check out all of those absolute gems. Super good. Okay, let's party. Rock and roll. Woo. We made it. I got an ice cap. Tends to be mostly liquid, which makes sense. It's bloody freezing today. Lovely little treat. I was gonna go to the thrift store first, but I made a wrong turn. But I turned in a way that made it so we're going to. I know, home sense. I just want to see. I want to see. I usually like to go to the thrift store first because that way, like, if I'm absolutely down and out, then like there'll be something here. But anyway, we're gonna be brave. We're gonna see what's there, and I don't know. We'll just have to mooch around. I'm not feeling particularly rich today, but you never know. What's up? What's going on? So, let's go. I have room. Wildly tempting. Okay, I was in there for slightly way too long, but it was so fun. I got a couple things off my list, which was great. Was the idea. Didn't go too ham, also good. But I found some other quick surprises, so I can't wait to show. Oh, I'll show you as I unpack them when we get back home. I need to go to the thrift store now because I do have a bag, a car thrift store bag, like you always do. There's always a bag of stuff to be donated, so I gotta go do that. I might have to pop into the grocery store to get a few like cat things, but otherwise I'm pumped. Oh, mostly okay. Where is it? This guy, my little lamp. It's perfect. I need a little kitchen lamp. I've got this one corner, which I will show you, on my kitchen, which is like dark and dingy, and like there's literally a magnetic shop light that we put on a cast iron frying pan so I can see this corner of the kitchen to cook. So I'm like, cute little kitchen lamp is what we need, right? And I think it's perfect. The trouble is the cabinets are so low, it had to be really short, so I'm hoping this works. We will see. But anyway, that's the plan. I'll set it all up when we get home, but pumped. Okay, on to the next place. I'm also getting a bit peckish, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go. I'm like, ooh, I'm very tired. Oh gosh, there's people coming and looking at me. I hate this. Anyway, we're done at the thrift store. I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow what it was that I got. I had luck, I think. I got what I wanted, among other things. The Whimsigoth fashion was good. Yeah, I'm pumped. I got a few clothing pieces, so that's new and different for me. I love thrifting clothes. Most, like 90% of my wardrobe comes from the thrift store. It's the best. So yeah, and a couple of other really cute witchy items. So I think it'll probably be tomorrow when I put everything out and do the little, I guess we could call it a haul part of this, but I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta get some food. I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh. It's also very hot. I'm like radiating sweat. Hey guys, I'm back. It is the next day. I've had a shower. I'm slightly cleaner than I was yesterday. Much more refreshed. Less shiny. And we're gonna go through some of the treasures that I got yesterday, and I'm so excited. Okay. Bringing it right back around to good old-fashioned 2018 YouTube. Thrift hauls, am I right? I'm gonna start with the thrifted stuff, I think, just because I don't know, I'm excited about it. It's super fun. It's hard not to go totally crazy with ideas when you're at the thrift store, because you'll see something and you'll see like the potential in it. So you'll want to like, oh, I could like turn this into this, but then I gotta remember, okay, like what is my regular capacity for like getting that kind of stuff done, instead of having the idea and then it never turning into anything, or like it was just a little bit too far out of my skill level to really, you know, do the piece justice or whatever. So I think I did pretty good. The first thing I did end up grabbing were these two cut glass. I don't think they're crystal. Pretty sure they're cut glass. Little candle holders, and they already have little black candles in them, which is great. You never see black candles at the thrift store that often. So I picked up them. I think the two of them were like $3, so super love the look of them. Wow. But yeah, they're really beautiful. They've already like started being burned. I don't know if they've got this like homemade look about them, but I really like them, and I can put new candles in them when I burn these ones out, and I think they'll just look cute wherever. You can always use more candles. In that vein, I did find another candlestick. Always need those as well. I think this one was $3 or $4 as well. Could use a little bit of silver polish, but otherwise she looks pretty good, and you know, I always find I need those. So So that was great. And I got 2 more cut glass candle holders there in the kitchen right now. I'll pop in some footage of them for you, and they look great. I shoved some green candles in in them. It's a little bit of a dark green. It's kind of a Christmassy green, but I think eventually we'll like some like lighter green. I think I've got a vision now for transforming the kitchen, which you'll see once we get into some of the other stuff from the other place. But instead of it being a Mediterranean inspired kind of blue kitchen, I'm going to switch to like, I'm going to incorporate a lot more like pastel pinks and like sage greens and that sort of thing to kind of just cozy it up a little bit. I think it'll feel better all year round that way, because I find in the wintertime the Mediterranean kitchen just doesn't vibe. It's like it's incongruous with the world outside in a kind of jarring way. But anyway, I'm going to switch it up. You'll see. I've got a vision. I also picked up this amazing little tray. It is a silver serving dish. A great place to look in the thrift store is the like servingware section if you want, especially like little dishes and bowls to do, you know, workings, offerings, all that kind of stuff. And I think this one is silver as well. It'll shine up really nicely. Huh. It was made in Spain. Look at that. But yeah. So I'm really quite excited about that. It's got a nice, I forget what you call that. It's not really a laser cut maybe, I don't know, I doubt it. But filigree pattern to it, little handles, fire safe. Always important to be fire safe around here anyway. We do a lot of fire related stuff. And there is enough of a lip in the bottom that I could fill it up to the holes in the side with water and to do water as well, or earth, however. Fill it with any of the elements of your choosing. So I'm really excited about that. I think that'll be great. Those were all sitting on top of you, which you are currently sitting on top of a cute little stool thing. Stool. I guess it's technically a stool. The seat is curved. It's a solid wood stool, and I'm going to use it as like a side table for this area. So instead of buying a side table for far too much money, I found this at the thrift store, and it is phenomenal. It will do the job. I don't know whether I will cover it with the cloth and just strategically place things in it so that the little like divot for sitting doesn't obstruct things too much, but I think it'll just be perfect. It might end up actually being a new altar to something specific, but we'll talk about that later, probably in the member space if that does happen. But for now, it's just an extra space to set up some, because my altar spaces, my working altar, I've got one here and the one over there, they're very small, and I like to keep my reading table clear for readings when I need to. I hate having to like clear off like some complicated thing that I've done working whatever in order to do a tarot reading for something else. So I like having a separate space for readings and then keep the other ones for, you know, their purpose. Having this extra little space for like a dedicated devotional altar to something that can just stay out is good as well. It keeps the working spaces clear as well, because there's nothing worse than, okay, you've got a beautiful devotional altar set up, but you want to like do something that takes up a bit of space, and you're like, just this room. We're just constantly managing space when we're doing our practice. Really, that's half of it. It's just making sure you've got the space to do what you need to do. Ooh, okay. I also found this adorable little plate. The decorative plate section is perfect for which you really, because you can't eat off these, right? Usually you're not supposed to eat off them because it's not necessarily food safe, the materials they use to make the images on them, but they're great for offering plates, working plates, just, you know, you always need a little dish of some sort. And I found this one that has a Pegasus on it and a beautiful background, and I was like absolutely totally just enamored with it. It'll go great up on my unicorn altar cloth, as well as just generally it fits the vibe right now. I love it. I'm in a very fantasy mood. I don't know if you guys have noticed. This one's from Germany. It's one of 12,000 or something. I don't know. The World of Legends, the Pegasus. Anyway, I'm not too particularly concerned with the brand of it, but I think it's beautiful, and I am going to use it for questionable purposes. Okay, so this is the houseware related thing. I shouldn't even mention it, but I've wanted one of these for so long, and I was gonna buy one online, but it was like $30, which is too much. And then I found one at the home goods store, and it was like $20, and I was like, oh, should I just get one? I'm like, no, that's still too much money. And then I went to the thrift store after there, and there was one there, a better quality one that I think is made in Japan, for $5. So there you go. It's a potato ricer. I've been kind of obsessed with this concept for a long time. If you know anything about me, I love mashed potatoes. They're like my favorite food in the whole world. And this particular device makes it so you don't get, especially my homegrown potatoes, if you don't cook them enough, or like one in the pot cooks a little bit less than the others, you tend to get like little, it's really hard to mash them with a regular potato masher in order to make them smooth. But if you put them in this, and then it's like a giant garlic press, and I don't know if you can see the little holes in it, but it forces the potato through the little holes, and it makes them smooth as like butter. And I can't wait to wash this up and get using it. I finally am now the proud owner of a potato ricer. And that, my friends, is what it means to be an adult these days. One more kitchen related thing from the thrift store. Again, this is another thing that I've nearly paid too much full price for, but found them in perfect colors. For the kitchen. I've got ice on the brain these days, and I'm sure that is related to the weather, but I'm going to be making very small ice cubes with these. Love them. And they also came with a few other, you know, when like they do like the little baggie of random stuff. So I also got, in this case, a measuring Tupperware container and some really ugly pink bowls. So we will figure out what to do with those. The sacrifice needed to be made in order to obtain the ice cube trays. The rest from the thrift store is actually just clothes. So I'm gonna show you because it's fun. I found some really beautiful skirts. Look! Isn't that adorable? It's got a little purple fringe, edge, hem. I know words. I know fashion. And it's a little stretchy guy, and it is cute and perfect and will match a lot of sweaters and shirts. I love the sweater skirt look, which I should remember to wear more, but really enjoying that. I found a couple actually of little white like baby doll tank tops, so I have a feeling that will look amazing with that. This one is not white, it's like a cream, but same deal. Got buttons, kind of cropped, not really, which is good because I don't like things too cropped. Yes, a whole $7. I also had a coupon, so most things were 20% off also. So the joys of donating. But yeah, this a really cozy cotton, I think cotton or linen. Feels like cotton. Oh, no, it's linen. Huh, there we go. Good to know. Linen top to go with the skirt as well. Really like that. I'll match a ton of things, and I feel like I'll wear the bananas out of it, especially if this heat persists. The color of the day was like sage green in both dark and light forms, so I found this top, and it was only $3, and it's got like a cute netting at the top. It's very boxy, but that kind of shape kind of slouches its way around the bosom quite nicely on. So I quite like this, and that will go well with skirts and jeans as well, and shorts. I can't wait to wear actually a lot of those with like little booty shorts as well. Very cozy, very cute. I don't have a lot of summer wear. I don't know if you guys kind of noticed, but I'm always in the same bloody tank tops. So I did try and find some more summer shirts, and the thrift store again is the place to go to find them. I got this one. Should wear well. Just like, you know, if I'm feeling darker yet still flowery. I'm not a big t-shirt wearer, but this one was $2.49, less 20%. And it's just a big old slouchy black t-shirt, which fits me well. I always have the worst time with t-shirts. The sleeves are either too tight because I got big arms, it's too tight across the chest, and then it's like too boxy as well. But this one is a good shape, and it's got a cute little photo window on it, and it says down to earth. And not thinking about it too hard, it's just like the kind of t-shirt I can just throw on and feel very pentacles-y in, which was the vibe. There was a very Stevie Nicks kind of moment, and I found a couple of kimonos. So there's this one. It's got floral print on black background. You pretty much have me by the heart. And then there's a little black lace hem. I could just, for the sake of... The only thing I wish is if the sleeves were a little bit more like, woo, but maybe I could cut them open and add some, like a little, like lace bit here to just make them a bit more. But otherwise it fits perfect. It's It's fancy, it's nice, it's swooshy, and it has lace and fringe. It's also slid up the side so it moves well. So anyway, I like that. That's just a good extra layer when I don't want my arms out. And there was another, this one, again, our sage green hath returned. This one is adorable. So it's really interesting because it's very sheer. I don't know if you can see me through it. It's like a sheer material, but it's got like solid sleeves that are a little bit stretchy. And I couldn't get over how good this felt on. It's wonderful. It's slid up the sides as well, so super flowy. The cat likes it, which is not good because your little claws will make it pill. By the way, Norman, if those of you didn't hang around to the end of the last video, this is Norman. He's he's my new baby, and he's very friendly and wants to be involved in everything. So yeah, he's 8 weeks old now. He's a little terror. I did get him a couple of cute new cat toys. Oh, I guess you guys would have seen him at the beginning of this. but yeah, I got him some new cat toys, like a little bug on a string and some catnip in the shape of little pea pods, which was just too cute. I couldn't pass it up. So anyway, buddy, I gotta finish. You can't be here. Go run around. Stinky. But yeah, is cute, adorable. You will see me in this later, I promise. It was one of those, I try when I'm thrift shopping specifically for clothes. Big pro tip is, it's really easy to imagine yourself into a different life when you're picking out clothes at the thrift store. It's very easy to be like, oh, this looks good, like this, especially because with fit, right? You're in your size section, you're like, I can make it work. But I promise you, you will have a better time if you keep this particular mindset in your head, and this feels like something I already, like this feels like I own it already. This particular item, it doesn't feel like awkward. It's not like you trying to be someone else. This feels like something I already have. Like not that you already have something like it, but I mean like this feels like it kind of belongs in your closet / is already in your closet in an ephemeris kind of way, if that makes any sense. So all of these, when I put them on, I was like, oh, it feels second nature. They feel like the kind of clothes I'm comfortable in. The color's good. Everything about it is something that kind of ticks all the boxes, and that keeps it quite easy to not go totally overboard and out of control. The last and most impressive find, I think, I'm in love with this skirt. I couldn't, when I saw it, I was like, there's no way. And in fact, there was way. It is a floral printed velvet skirt, mid-length. I'm obsessed with this. I can't wait to wear this with, like, can you picture this? Oh yes, that's good. Or, I don't know if this is too much print or not, but maybe not. I don't know. I think it might work. Anyway, this with like a flowy kind of kimono top, or one of the white baby dolls, or like, it's amazing. It feels so good on. It's got a really cozy elastic waistband, and it makes my butt look great. So this was my like amazing Whimsigoth thrift find. Look at it shine in the sun. It's gonna be, I can't wear it now, it's way too hot out. I will sweat to death in it, but I think it might even be vintage too. The tag does not look new at all. Yeah, I don't know when this was made. This might be proper 90s retro, which would be amazing. But either way, I don't care when it was made. I'm going to give it a wonderful second life here, and I'm loving it. And then I guess there's only one more thing from the thrift store. I did good. I just got a cozy sweater. It's like a cropped, yeah, just good for lounging around the house. Nothing super fancy. Says London on it, which is always kind of funny when you buy sweaters that say things from places that it wasn't where you were. But I've been to London, so it counts. But yeah, again, the fit on this, and it's like a high quality, like heavy, like, I don't know how to describe it, like a thunky kind of sweater, as opposed to like a soft and fluffy one. It'll last, it'll hold up. It looks like it was worn like 2 times, and yeah, and it fits me perfect. It felt like something I already owned, so it'll be good, because I don't actually have a lot of sweatshirts like this. I have a lot of like sweaters, like knit pieces, but anyway, so I grabbed it. So that was my thrift haul, which I am pleased with. I love when you have a good day thrifting. Yeah, Scotch and Soda Amsterdam is the brand on this, which is funny because it says London. Anyway, I'll have to look into that. Who knows? But it's a nice sweater and it felt really cozy and I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of it. Okay, onto the curated kitchen stylings of my HomeSense adventure. And most of them are in this cute bag here, which I also purchased the bag. It's kind of the pattern and color theme we're going with that we're adding to the blueness of the kitchen to soften it up a bit. It's also embroidered with twine, which I've never seen before and find very charming. Alrighty, the first thing, another kind of boring kitchen implement out of the way. I just feel like I want to give my kitchen some love. I want it to be a place. I love my kitchen. I was going to end up painting the walls actually. Sorry, sis, again, tangents. I'm famous for them. I wanted to kind of do the walls in a kind of sagey green. My bathroom's already green though. I didn't want too much. And then I was like, I do like the blue. And husband was like, no, he likes the blue. And he doesn't like change ever. So I'm like, okay, a good compromise, I think, is to be able to incorporate these other colors in the styling in order to kind of get that cottagey feel without having to like totally paint the whole thing. So anyway, the color in question is this. And this is another ice cube tray. Because I had ice on the brain, so that I went here before I went to the thrift store as well. But this one is like a little silicone ice cube tray with a lid. You just pop the little guys out and it makes little mini perfectly square ice cubes, which makes my particular brain very happy. So boring, but I'm way more excited about that than you can probably imagine. I also picked up a little bottle of unscented witch hazel, which I'm going to use to emulsify essential oils into cleaning products, but also it makes a great facial toner as well. So I needed it specifically to make, I kind of want to like craft some home cleaners that have specific things about them, and I want to put in some oils and that sort of thing, and in order to make sure those oils kind of don't just sit on top, this helps. So I got that. It's alcohol free. Okay, also from this mug. Need another mug like a hole in the head. However, she's adorable. She's cute. She's got little bees on her and flowers, and I think it's just gonna do the thing. And it's a fun shape. It's got little dents along the outside of it. Wasn't that much money. It might have been $5. I don't know. I really don't need more mugs, but when you see one that just says it's part of the vision, then you gotta do the thing. I'm also a sucker for wooden plates and like servingware, especially if it looks like it just came from a tree. So this little guy I was going to use it up here actually as well, but I almost bought two of them. I'm like, no, that's excessive. I'll get one and I can interchange it between the two, but I think just having extra little serving plates to put food out made of wood makes me happy. It feels comfortable in my little farmhouse kitchen, and because I'm not sure I will ever have the beautiful like wood countertop that I always wanted. Incorporating wood in all of the other places that I can it feels like a good consolation for me. So wood, we're pro wood around here. I got a set of green hand towels, which I've never done before. I've only ever had blue ones. So again, this feels like, it feels incorrect, but I think once I get everything set up and decorated in there, it's gonna feel more cohesive and that it makes sense. Because before it was, I don't know, maybe it was like my simple design mind, but I was like, no, it has to be blue because the walls are blue and my pans are blue and my lamp's blue. Like it just kind of was like, you know, sticking very monochrome to like blue with like occasional like green accents in the form of plants. But now it's like, no, we can incorporate some other pastel colors, some soft sagey greens, some creams, some pinks, and it'll feel cohesive. It will. I promise. I promise myself it will feel cohesive. So we got some green tea towels. Wild. Okay. And then we get into some of the wrapped treasures, which will be a surprise to me as I open them. The lady there did a wonderful job wrapping them up. Picture frame. So next to my stove, I have two the comedy and tragedy masks that I bought in Greece in 2006, I think. I've had them for, well, I guess almost 20 years at this point. Wow. And they've been in my kitchen since I've had a kitchen, basically. And I think it's time to swap them out. I'm going to swap them out for a couple of picture frames, which I will put photos in and hang on the wall next to my stove where I can appreciate them. This is a beautiful gold frame with a floral pattern. I just couldn't pass it up. It was absolutely adorable. And I have a specific, instead of like just buying frames for what have you, have a specific idea for it and the other one. And then I think my comedy and tragedy masks obviously are not going to go to waste. They will likely come up here, and then they will go on the wall up here and have a special place, probably actually in this vicinity. If you know, you know. Yeah, here's the other one. It's beautiful. So we're gonna hang those on the wall with some cute, I haven't decided on the art yet. I don't know how, like, I want to, dark and moody is always my go-to, but I think I want to keep it softer and prettier down there. Soft and pretty is going to be the vibe for the kitchen, and like slightly moody is more the up here kind of space. But anyway, I think these maybe like that. Oh, I don't know, maybe like this, depending on what I put in them. We'll see what it ends up being. Oh no, don't like that. They're either both sideways or both, maybe both this way. That might be okay. Yeah, something like that would be good. But I like them. I like them a lot. I think they're gonna look great down there. Okay, and I think the last thing from here in this bag are some plates. And I found I was walking through, I saw them. You've seen the footage of them already as me stumbling across them. I looked at them and I was like, how dare they come for my money like that? Because I have to have these. These are perfect. These are amazing. Like, these are borderline like hang on the wall as decoration type plates, but I want to eat off them. Pretty sure you can. Yes. Sometimes plates are sneaky and you can't eat off them, but no, these ones you can. And I saw them and I was just like, they're amazing. So they had a whole bunch of botanical themed plates. I only got 2 though, because they were kind of expensive, and there's only 2 of us, and really mixed with this other set of plates that I can kind of intersperse, as well as my normal plates, which are just white with like a gold band around them, that were my grandma's. I think they'll blend in really well as a mixture. But this one has foxglove on it with some butterflies. Absolutely stunning, perfect, amazing. It's got the Latin name on it. Ooh. Anyway, I love the kind of irony of eating off of a plate with a picture of foxglove on it. So, it's great. I love it. If you ever come to my house and you get this plate, it's not because I'm trying to poison you. I promise. Maybe we'll keep that intention to a minimum, but it is, I find I enjoy the humor of eating off of a plate of foxglove. It's perfect also because the foxglove are all blooming outside also. Oh, I love them so much. They're gorgeous. And the next one was a sweet pea. I got the sweet pea one. I had to. There was a viola bowl, which I almost got also, but I don't need a bowl. I have so many bowls, and I feel like just the shape of it as a bowl, it wasn't satisfying to me. It was too hefty. I didn't like the tactile experience of it. But as a little plate, it's perfect. And the sweet pea one is just stunning and gorgeous. So I'm very excited to put these out and be able to use them because they're so beautiful and I love them so much. And then I got a couple of other filler plates, well, filler plates, but they're quite fancy as well. These ones are not microwave safe though, and those ones are, which is nice because I do like to use the microwave occasionally, and I have to be mindful because so many of my plates have bloody gold on them. But yeah, a very cute, kitschy sage green pattern, and I got 2 of those to kind of intermix. If I have more than 2 people eating, we can have those mixed with my white and gold ones, and it'll be great. I think that's everything. Yeah, there's another one there, which I won't unwrap right now. Yep, and then the little bag. Ooh, and the lamp, I almost forgot. Okay, so the main reason, and my most exciting purchase, I think, is this lamp, which I will show you. I need a light bulb for it that's a bit more of a unique shape. I have light bulbs, but because my counter is high, my cupboards are low, there's like no space in between. The normal spacing does not exist, and I'm not redoing the cupboards anytime soon. I needed to get a really small lamp, and I thought this was going to be well small enough. It wasn't. I had to flip the lampshade upside down, so the pattern's upside down, but it's not super noticeable, in order to get it to fit under the counter. But then the light bulb, when you screw it in, still sticks up a little bit, which makes it so you can't get the lamp underneath the cabinets. So I need a like chandelier light that's a little bit smaller than a regular light bulb, and I think that'll solve my problem. But I love it. It's so beautiful. It's perfect, and it fits. There's a plug there and everything. And I can't wait to have that little dark corner of my kitchen lit up. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to disperse all of these beautiful little things amidst their intended place. Oh, I also picked up a cute little glass candle too. I forgot about that. I'll show you a bit as well. It's just in a little sage green glass jar, and it's kind of an oceany smell to it. But I can use a jar after. I was specifically thinking up here for workings as well. So multi-purpose. Love multi-purpose things, but yeah, so I'm gonna, let's show you what everything looks like. I'm so excited to get in there and just kind of like disperse the things to their forever homes. Let's go. So here's me in my cozy kitchen. It's funny, it always looks like so much, and then you spread it out into the space and it's ridiculous. It just disappears. So that's okay. I have more ideas and I think it's gonna be good. I kind of want a cabinet and shelf on that bare wall there. Like, there's time. I have a little plan to paint the inside of the spice cupboard and rejig it next. Obviously I have to get photos in the photo frames. And you know, just like, and the light bulb, obviously, so that the lamp works. I can't wait to show you when it actually works. I can't wait to even see what it's like when it actually works. That'll be nice. But yeah, otherwise I just think it's so dang stinking cute and seasonal and pretty and easy and really, in the grand scheme of things, not that much money. So a nice kitchen refresh. Perfect. A fun thrift haul as well. There you have it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for my little me date, my witchy thrift adventure. You will be seeing me in all of these fashions as future progresses. It's been a while since I've had this kind of like full-on like space refresh here, and it feels really, really good, and I don't know, I just can't wait to sink into it. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see all of you fine people in my next video. Bye!